When the stars all align, I'ma pass it and shine. Yeah, I know that shit fine, but I ain't wasting my time. Some guys play sports, but I play bitches. I ask God for forgiveness. I just hope that
He listen. Hey, well, first and foremost, man, I go by the name of Zac Fresh, and I want to say I appreciate each and every one of y'all for pulling up, because this means a lot to me. Like, this is the first time I ever get intimate with you guys and really explain my thought process when I was actually creating this music. So
Career.
Yeah. First and foremost, I want to also give another thanks to Malcolm from FlyPaper magazine for putting this together. No. RapChat Pat though. We know RapChat Pat got the best application in the world. Yes, I said it, Craig. The world. You dig? I appreciate you having us here. It's a good vibe, so we hit a vibe. Get this going, man. Shoot, I might need to stick to the drink, man. Hold on.
Let me hold that for you.
So hey, well, this first, I dropped a project like roughly a year or less ago called Trap John Legend. It was an experimental sound for me. The first time I get to really put R&B and rap together and blend and make my own sound. And and before I actually get into it, if you guys don't have it on your streaming site, whether that's Tidal, Apple Music, Spotify, Rallies, I don't know. It don't matter. Download that. You feel me? Like, it's true. Just search Trap John Legend and add that to your catalog, and I promise y'all will not be disappointed. Okay? Yeah. So we're gonna get in this first record, man. We're gonna go ahead and get into the Trap John Legend intro. This is the intro to the whole project, so just vibe with me. Pay attention, listen, and we're gonna get to it. You dig?
Yeah.
Hey. Yeah. This is Trap John Legend. I said, since a youngin', all I wanted was some money, cause my mama's sick and disability ain't paying up. What they did just ain't enough. Kitchen and drive, Southfield where we reside. Just my mom and I, with no dad in sight. I used to hate out of spite, but on the better note, she 5'5", brown eyes and light skin. Her name was Crystal, cause her smile shine like the light did. And one day I got school from school. My grandma broke the news. I didn't know what to do, and I might act a fool. Now I understand it ain't no triumphs without the trials. That's why I'm living life to make it work my while. I've seen some different chicks, copped a few cribs, drove some different whips, seen some things you wouldn't want to miss. I swear that life's a bliss. It might make a hater piss. The only thing that's on my list is to make them bank accounts Swiss. For real, and all I needed was a cheese just to shoot the breeze. I wish my mom could see how a son turned into a king. She said if you could dream it, you could live it. And I'm just trying to travel like I stepped over my pivot. But listen, either way, man, I know I get it. Cause even if they don't pay us what they owe, man, they still gotta pay attention. Yeah, we're gonna let that ride. Yeah. Can I get some noise real quick? Let me go in. Thank you. Come on, dog. She said, come on now. So with that record meant a lot to me, man, because it was a moment for me to finally get to really vibe and tell my story. I lost my mother when I was 7 years old. My pops lived in Somalia damn near my whole life. Barely know cuz, for real. And even till this day, 13 years later, it still bothered me that my mom ain't here to see my accomplishments. And that's what that song meant to me, because I done seen money off this music shit. I done seen you know, I done seen my first national tour, and my bad, I should be talking in the mic. Can y'all still hear me without it though?
Yeah.
Check. All right, here we go. But yeah, like I was saying, man, it still bothers me today because she wasn't here to really see my growth as a man, and I had to guide myself because I didn't have my father. I live with my grandparents, but you know they too old to really know what I'm doing or try to control me. So, but that's what that record was, man. That was the first time I really got to just get, just put it all on the table type shit. You know what I mean? So, but I do want to give a special shout out to my man David on the keys. Make some noise, please. My man Greg on the drums, man. I'm forever grateful for you guys. I swear, for real, for being a part of this and sharing this moment with me. This next record, man, y'all gonna be familiar with it whether you heard my version or not. And if y'all know the words, please sing along with me, because I'm not the great king. So, fuck with me, please.
Fuck with me too.
I don't like you. No. Can y'all make some noise for Fresh real quick? I just want to show some love for my nigga real quick.
Gang awareness month.
This gang awareness month, Lord. I'm a plug. Look, no room for big, and this my only option. I'm a lily about to blossom, young apostle, flow colossal, niggas hostile, cuff your chick, for you know she spot him. See, I'm the silent shooter, loaded up the Ruger for any shorty that's running to us. They say they got it, but niggas liking caption, it's all fashion, how we spazzing, my nigga, this only average. This type shit automatic, when we drop it, cinematic. This ain't flossing, it's a habit, live my life, check out the pageant, nigga. You can't away. I'm a renegade, NASA gold is timeless, you niggas looking real minute made. With a Beyonce sipping lemonade, pay the whole that you niggas say, or I don't take your place. I was in the back, focused on the mastering, I'm taking over the game, on rappers thinking they saddled in. Your music fluky and those numbers pay for half of them. Notice shit, I'm taxing them for all the times they passing him. Yeah. This shit is backwards, it's actors moving like rappers and rappers moving like trappers. Niggas never been active, really grew up on the Ave, never made it a habit. This is shooting while laughing, but I ain't killing this practice. John Legend, Zac Fresh, John Right now, it's my priority, bitch, you forever.
Yeah. Hey, my brother, man.
What you got there, you?
See the children shine, you know it's us. Telling me around, but they know it's us.
Ask me elbow, go ahead.
My niggas, what you saying? Yeah. Gold beard looking like a Super Saiyan. Yeah. Know some niggas pray that we never make it. Yeah. Real niggas been young, we ain't made it. Hey. I ain't tripping, man, it's now I feel like I'm Scarface. Fresh and get a first cold face. Double trip, get a nose pick, shaking new chick, my shit. Said you niggas gon' kill again. But first you baby, that's a fucking list. 7 weeks, gotta get it. Sonny, listen, let me hit it. This Mike Tyson rapping givens. Niggas tripping like a competition. Yeah, I know I'm really that nice. Gotta move like a politician. Last year we did the politics. Now I got to load the ammunition. I'm a real hard player, man. Working at the caravan, nigga deeper than a bear tone. South feels like the car road. Throw right like the TNA. I let her see it in my DNA. So you never see the ghost of it. I'm out of here. Who wanna try it? It got quiet. I heard nothing but silence. But if we ever, you might learn a thing or two. Them hitters hitting like Venus, Serena Williams do. And I'm a fly nigga, you can't reach my altitude. Shut like the latitude, they comping attitude. Cause I'm a, I said I'm cool, cause I'm nice with it. That's a happy fella, about my grade, like it's night vision. All I see is paper, now these niggas can't count me.
Man, I hope y'all enjoyed it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm up here sweating bullets because you know that's how hefty niggas do with a sweater. I like that shit, don't you?
It's only 9. We about to get fucked up or what?
Hey, so I just want to bring Michael to the stage, man, and say thank you, brother. I swear, bro. You, hey, look, man, you and FlyPaper, bro.
Shout out to Noelker and FlyPaper.
I'm not really gonna talk. It's not about me. It's about Zac. Part of this whole Fly Noel. First of all, thank you all for coming out to this. You know what I mean? We wanted to give the artists a chance to talk to like the people and like really like tell their story in a way that they don't really get to like on Twitter or like on SoundCloud or Tidal. You know, fuck them other streaming services. So like, if we want to just open up the floor, if anybody got any questions like that you want to ask, that you always want to know, just about his artistry, how he like got to this point, and all that, then you just gonna throw them out there. I personally want to know how you came up with Trap John Legend, so that's what we're gonna start off with. But if anybody else got any other questions, then just throw it out there.
Well, I mean, it's really not too much of a story behind Trap John Legend, at least the name of it.
Except the fact you look like John Legend?
Except the fact you look like DMX? Hey, look, but before I answer your question, Malcolm, I mean, me and my brothers do that all the time. That's our way of saying, I love you, bro. Big John, you a bitch ass nigga, bro. That's my dog. I like that. Hey, that's my brother for life, for real though. No, but back to your question, man. I came up with it's funny, we was all sitting in the studio. It was me, Big James, and Sean Starks. Sean Don be so focused. You know. I mean, we was just clowning. Like I was experimenting with like the singing, because I'm not the greatest singer. I'm gonna just be 100 with y'all, but we was just experimenting with it, and it just Trap John Legend just kind of came out. Plus, I came up from a religious family. On top of that same religious family was really trapping, like jugging type shit. You know what I mean? They go to church and then after church they'll set a brick real quick type. You know what I mean? Like that's just what it was. That's kind of just where it came from. You know what I mean? It was just more so of a creative aspect of it and sound good. You know what I mean? Pretty much.
It's like a paradox. Right?
You did? Paradox, man.
Exactly, you did. Who said that?
Paradox. Sarah.
Who said that?
Shout out Sarah.
Take your ass to school, man.
Shoot, but yeah, I mean, that's not though.
Anybody else got? I'll ask questions all day.
What's next?
Over there.
What's next as far as after Trap Down? What's next as far as music? Big James, what is it? NASA Go 2, Age of Aquarius. That's next for my brother. Like I said, teamwork make the dream work. That's my brother. He coming. That's next.
Yeah, I got 3 albums coming this year.
My niggas there, aka DMX, got 3 albums coming out. So go ahead,
We got Forever Gold 2 coming out this year too. You
I'm personally, as far as my personal music, I'm working on Freshy Mode. I don't know if any of y'all really heard me say Freshy Mode, but y'all know when I'm out, I don't even know what the fuck going on. I'm lit. When I'm lit, like that's what it is. So that's the next project, man. We gonna try to like tee it up. Like Trap John Legend was more smooth and more euphoric, experiment with sounds, but Freshy Mode, we gonna tee up. Let niggas know we here. You feel me? You know what the fuck going on.
When you did your track with Saha and all that, you took a break. So what made you come back to the music?
Great question. That's what I got a lot of brothers in here, man. You know what I'm saying? That's my brother too.
Trick no diamonds.
Trick no diamonds. But what made me come back, bro, was the fact that why give up when it happened before? You get what I'm saying? Like why? I seen, and this I promise you guys, I'm the most humble person ever, but just to, it's the moment for me to talk. Like I seen 250 racks off this music shit before. At 13 years old. Don't know what to do. What 13-year-old know what to do with 250,000? You feel me? I'm gonna blow that. Go get some sneakers. Go get whatever.
Tell them what you did though. Where'd you go?
What do you mean?
Where'd you buy? Where'd you take the people to go to see? What award show did you go to?
We went to the BET Awards. I paid for my whole family to go. We spent $25,000 on marketing. I mean, it was just so much that went into it, and not really being smart and understanding that if we're gonna invest this money, we need to make sure we get money back. So that way we can keep this shit going, keep it in rotation. And at 13, I'm not thinking about keeping shit. I'm barely thinking about getting in the studio. Nigga told me I need to be here, shit, I'm there. I don't know. But I mean, that's what kind of kept me going. It happened before. I did my first national tour with Soulja Boy at a young age, and I just feel like, why give up? Wow.
Oh yeah, he did bring Soulja Boy to the new studio. He really came to Franklin. Like that's a real thing.
You the GOAT.
I'm humble, but I'm just saying, bro.
Like a big soldier?
I swear, I put that on everything I love. I'm the most shy, and just doing that, it was just like shit. Let's keep it going, man. Let's keep doing it. You know what I mean? Why stop? Why stop here?
So would you say music is like helping you get out of your comfort zone and be a little less shy?
Nah, definitely. Music definitely got me out of my comfort zone. If there was anybody who, I don't think nobody here went to high school with me, but I went to East and Brookhaven. And when I was there,
What's going on?
that's where that Crip flag came from. Low. But I forget who I was talking to, and they was like, yeah, I'm the most unpopular, popular nigga you'll ever meet. Like, I don't talk to people. I was scared to talk to people because I didn't think people was going to accept me for who I was. And then the more I started doing music, the more I started performing, the more people was like, damn, I've never had nobody tell me, damn, Zac Fresh is weak. I've never had nobody say that to my face, so I've never heard that. I hope I don't, but I'm just saying, like, for somebody to tell you that you're so good at something, why stop? Keep going. It's no point in stopping, but it definitely helped me get out my shell, for sure.
What was the writing process of it coming together? Like, what was the, not ritual, but was there things before that you did? Like, before recording, or?
Like, was there like a certain thing that I did before recording to get me in the mood type joint?
Yeah, like, what did that process look like, and what was the creative process like?
The recording process, in so many words, was free. You know what I mean? Like, it was kind of like me, Sean, Don, Big James would pull up on us, and it would just be more so, let's cook.
Let's not have no boundaries. Say what we need to say. Come up with melodies. Come up with, you know, let's exchange words. It was a couple times Sean Down and came up with a hook. Udi, aka Big James. You don't know Udi, dude.
I'm saving that.
But you know, it was times when we was just all in the studio and just sharing ideas and freely creating. A lot of niggas come into the studio expecting to just have that hit off rip and not understanding that it's a process. You gotta keep going. I deleted like 200 studio sessions off my laptop a couple days ago. And them is joints me and Big James got, Kate got, and
What the fuck?
but
Hold on.
You don't just know that
on me.
You let me know. Did you empty the trash? You know, but what I'm saying is that it's a lot of songs that we scrapped that didn't make the project. It's a lot of songs that didn't make the cut. Might have been great songs, might have been good songs, but it just didn't fit the vibe that we was going for as far as the project. I hate y'all niggas. But so that's one thing that I'm learning now is just concepts. I'm trying to really build a story. I'm trying to write a book with the project.
How long have you, James, and Ken known each other, and how long have you been making music together?
You know, but I'm just saying. Hey, that's my brother too. For the people. But Big James, as far as Big James, I always knew about Big James. Going through high school, we finally through Trig is how I knew about Big James and my other brother Zac Fresh. But we kind of always knew about each other. They started out as people that just fucked with me on the music tip. And then me and Zac Fresh went to high school together and linked up. We started off as TGIF and then turned into Mouth Worldwide. So I don't know if y'all been there since day one, if y'all remember TGIF. Y'all remember TGIF? Yeah. Okay. But you know, that's how me and Big James came accordingly. Me and Kent, man, that nigga shit. Sure, since middle school type joint, you know what I mean? Me and him used to try to sing. We be in Spanish class, singing back and forth, talking about, yo, you like this? Or I wrote this in Spanish class. Delicioso.
Like dead ass. Like I remember. Like this is no. Like, I'm not trying to be dramatic. I remember being in a hospital bed, right? Just because I remember in middle school when I think Chris Brown, Lil Wayne, and Cherish, they had a concert there. I was supposed to go to that shit, but I had asthma at the time, so I couldn't really go to that shit. But I remember talking to Zac on the phone about his music and shit, and I remember being in the hospital, like, and really watching nigga be in Atlanta, North Carolina, like, this is in middle school. I'm like, this nigga's really torn. Like, and to keep it honest, like, I didn't even know regular niggas could do music. I didn't even know a nigga you went to middle school can do music. Like, I was like, the fuck? So I'm like, damn. So I thought you had to be somebody special. I thought you had to be a different type of character. I don't know. But, like, honestly, like, in middle school, that nigga showed me that shit was possible. Like, and I swear to God, I probably wouldn't have did music if it wasn't for bro. Like, I wouldn't have did that.
Make some noise for that, bro.
That's fact. I didn't know that shit was possible. I'm like, damn, bro, you brought Soulja Boy to the school? Trick, remember? You brought Soulja Boy to the school? Like, that nigga was going crazy at the time. That was crazy. Niggas can try to act like it wasn't nothing. But come on. I couldn't crank that. I was cranking it.
When I Trick first time, I definitely thought he was famous to me.
He was like A-Rab and shit. I'm like, damn.
Hey, I'm pretty sure that video is still on YouTube. Zac cranking that Batman on stage in Indiana.
You feel me? But I wouldn't even know that shit was pop. You late, nigga.
He's on 106 in Park too. All that. 106 in Park, my nigga.
But nah.
He's on 106 in Park.
Yeah. What that soft part?
Wait. Think about it, bro. Like, I ain't even have to really answer the question. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why these are my brothers. That's why these are motherfuckers that I build with. Because if you talking about Ken, I'm gonna tell you straight up, greatest singer in the city, personally. That's my personal favorite. Big James, I'm gonna tell you, that's my personal favorite, bro. Like, that's why we gang. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead,
going forward, when next project, how you gonna balance like being a real spitter? Because I know you got bars and a singer. You know what I'm saying? Like, are you gonna have to take where you just like pure spitting and you know what I'm saying, since you have one that's like pure singing?
I kind of fuck with. I wanna get to that point, but I feel like it's gotta come with the more acknowledgement that the people give me. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, I can do it all. I can spit. I can give you the bar for bar. I can, you know, give you the Meek Mill type Jones or the cast, whatever you want to call it. I can give you the Drake. I can give you the Killer and all that. I can give you all of that, bro. It's just more so of once I get to a point to where I got. I'm gonna sit this down. But no, once I get to a point to where people is real life, like, you know, I mean, people check for me now, but once I get to a point to where people really telling me, like, what y'all want, I'll give y'all that. Right now, I'm giving you whatever you want to hear, whatever you need. I'm like, shoot, I'm like a supermarket. What you need, fruit, vegetables, meat, whatever. I got you feel me? Like, I got everything. So, it just kind of, it's going to be based upon the listens. If I give you a straight bar tape, or if I give you a straight singing tape, or you know, whatever. The thing that I'm trying to learn is we got so many people that rap and sing, but a lot of people don't know how to blend it and make it sonically sound good and just, you know, and just work. So, you know, like I said, this is just gonna be based off of listeners for.
Whatever the people want, we're gonna give it to them.
We're gonna give it to y'all.
Whatever they want, we're gonna give it to you.
Right quick, can you like tell everybody what MOUTH stands for? Everybody asks, you know. They go to the obvious, you know.
MOUTH stands for Manifesting Our Future. The reason we say that is because we got a tongue on the hoodie, we got mouth on the sweats. Thanks to my model, Big James. but our philosophy is that it's power in the tongue. Whatever you want to do, you can speak that into existence. It don't matter what you want to do, you can do it. Period. The more you talk about it, the more it's gonna happen. And that's how it was with us. MOUTH started off as just a saying for us when Marley went to OU. We was just saying it like, oh, mouth, da, you know, whatever. but literally we spoke that into existence, and now, you know, you go to a function, you can't really see nobody there. At least one person without mouth on, at least.
So my question is kind of like a critical question. What are you going to do to create like actual fans, to be able to fill a room with 50 or 100 people that don't know you, never cared about you, not about to straight dap you up when they walk in, like they don't care about you? What is your plan to create like actual fans?
And I'm gonna keep consistently giving y'all product because, and Udi know, me and my bad, Big James. Me and Big James, they y'all know. We know. My bad. But Big James know. Me and him had this. We have daily conversations. Kent know, Marley know. We have daily conversations, and our philosophy, it don't matter. Y'all don't gotta acknowledge us. You don't gotta come up and dap me. You don't gotta come up and say my music is fire. But as long as you know. That's all that matters. Because you're going to come across it later and be like, you might not tell me, but you might hear the song and be like, oh, yeah, Zac Fresh, that's my nigga. Nah, they don't, you see what I'm saying? Like, because you know, everybody want to be a part of something, but you might not, you might have too much pride to come acknowledge me, but as long as you know, you're going to come across it at some point. So why sit up here and fight for the attention? And it's gonna come. It's gonna come regardless.
To answer your question, like the only thing we can do is really be ourselves. It's nothing. That's the only way it's really gonna catch. You can't be like you can't have your ego in the way. You can't have other things in the way. The only way it really works is really if you just be yourself and you just be unapologetically yourself.
You just do it.
It's gonna work like that. Go ahead.
And that's what's missing in this music shit too. A lot of niggas ain't they self. Everybody trapping. I said that in the freestyle. Everybody trapping. Everybody doing the Xanners. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like it's too many people trying to be something they not with this music. Like And that's what people gonna relate to the real shit. Like, that's why some of you that come in this and then it's out in a year or a couple of years. You know what I'm saying? That's why our shit is forever, for real. Like, because we giving you authentic. We telling you our truth. We telling you when we done lied. We telling you when we done fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
We're not ashamed.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't ashamed to be. We ain't ashamed of shit. Like, you can't be ashamed to be what it is. Like, because people, that's when you really confident. When you not scared to, when you're not scared to fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
when you're not scared to be a hypocrite. When you're not scared, you know what I mean? That shit happens. Like one day you really believe something. It's okay if it changes. It's manifestation. It changes.
Manifesting our future.
Nothing changes the same. I mean, if you think that, I feel sorry for you. But like nothing stays the same. It's just a world full of change. That's what it is.
Like that's how we feel. We know it's gonna happen. We ain't gotta ask nobody. Why? Because we know. We gonna speak that into existence.
But I just got one question.
Stop.
you know what I mean? On behalf of FlyPaper, we definitely appreciate you. You know what I mean? Coming out and doing all this shit. Can y'all give one more hand to Zac Fresh?
Thank you. I'll be running for president next year.
Nah, Pike.
Appreciate you all coming out on a Tuesday night. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to RapChat. Thank you.
Why are you trying to rip against that Washington? Why are you trying to rip?
Oh my God. Hey, nah, hey, thank y'all for coming.
I thought it was pretty nice.
It ain't even trench, that's a trench.